everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, my name is Lauren, welcome. Today I want to do a look that involves my favourites, like my current favourites of makeup and my current favourite look, because I do have a go-to look that I just love. I have featured it in videos before. It was in my date night video and I'm just obsessed with that look. I just think it's such a nice soft glam look, and involving my favourite products as well. It's like a current favourite products and current favourite look. And I feel like some people don't actually do their current favourite look, if you know what I mean. So I thought I'd add that as well into that. Today it's like a little bit of a woolly jumper day, a little bit baggy, and you know, the sun is shining in the UK. The mornings are getting cold. Winter is coming. The mornings are getting cold. And yeah, but it's still nice and warm. Do you know what? It's like the perfect dog walking weather. If you have dogs, you will literally know what I mean. Like, it is the or even if you just walk, like you like walking, it's the perfect weather because it's a little bit chilly, like little coat on. But once you get walking, you get warm, the sun is shining and there's clear blue skies, and it is absolutely a stunning day. It is a proper autumny spring sort of day. It's like, do you know what I mean? It's like that, the in-between season where it's not too hot and it's not too cold. It's just perfect. So let's start with our current favourites. So I'm going to go in with primer first. My current favourite primer has got to be the NYX Marshmallow primer. This is honestly so good. I've gone to buy it several times and it lasts so long because you do not need a lot of it, and it's literally so like, it's like marshmallow fluff, honestly, and it smells like marshmallow. It is super nice on the skin, and it goes for any makeup that you're going to be wearing as well, and it just helps lock that makeup in. And just, yeah, I just absolutely love this. I love the smell, I love the feel of it on your skin because it's very like hydrating. It smooths your skin, it smooths them pores, and it just locks in that makeup. And I just think, yeah, it had to go on the current favourites. My other current favourites, like there is others, but I think this one would definitely top them all. But as you can see, it just makes your skin super hydrated, and it's not too tacky. Like, I know some people prefer to have like that tacky sort of look, but it's not too tacky, but it's super hydrating, and it's super soft on the skin, and it doesn't like, it's not too heavy either. I think with the marshmallow fluff, you do have to be careful. If you put too much on, it can be extremely heavy. But yeah, you just have to, you know, give it a fair amount. So I'd say, now I can't open this. Okay, so my next current favourite, we'll be moving on to brows. This is literally, I'm scraping it out the bottle. This is why it's my current favourite, and I don't think I can get it anymore, which I'm so gutted about. But this is the Love Island X Revolution Brow Gel. As you can see, my bottle is literally nearly empty, and I'm so gutted. So I'm gonna hunt on Revolution to see if I can get it, but I really don't think I'm gonna be able to. So what I do is I'm just gonna glue my brows up, and again, I'm just gonna be using the tip of the brush because I just find that gives me that really nice fluffy brow. Also, because it's literally running out, most of the product is at the tip of the brush anyway, so yeah, it works. But I am loving a fluffy brow. This is definitely a go-to look for me as well. I just am obsessed with a fluffy brow. I'm literally having to scrape this out, it's so depressing. I really hope Revolution do more of this, because I don't know what I'm going to do otherwise, because it was their Love Island collection. It's going to be like a limited edition thing. I'm never going to get hold of it ever again, I don't think. But I will try my best, because if I do find it, I'll probably like buy all their stock, because I can't go without it. I've tried other brow gels as well, just to try and like see if it will work, and it absolutely does not work. It's not the same effect at all, and I cannot cope without it being the same effect. I just can't cope with it. I really can't. So while they're drying, I am going to just cut my little iPads, because the look that my current favourite look involves these. Do you know what? Whether you're good at makeup or not, these are just so handy because they catch fallout. They, you know, they give you that really crisp line. They are just so good, and I would recommend them to anyone, whether you're good at makeup or not, because honestly, they're so good. And what I do is I just cut mine in half, because then I can use one for two, because otherwise, like, it's pretty big to put on, like, you know, it's quite big, isn't it? That's why I cut it in half, because then you can, you know, do two. Do you know what I mean? So, my current favourite brow pencil is got to be the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil in the shade Taupe. This is honestly such good brow pencil. You don't need to press hard. It literally glides along your face and it doesn't break. That is the one thing about brow pencils, right? If I'm doing my brows and I'm using another pencil and it snaps, that's so annoying. This does not snap because it's thick, it's chalky, it's not chalky, like crayony. It's that you literally can go very, very lightly and it will just, you know, it will just work. As you can see, I'm going in extremely lightly and you can already see the difference. Like, honestly, I am obsessed with this product, and this is probably like my third one I've gone through, and because you are going in lightly and it doesn't break, obviously it lasts a bit longer, which is what you want with a brow product, because that's my bugbear. When it snaps, like, I'm not even going in heavy with it, I'm going in light and it just snaps, and you're like, for God's sake, why are you breaking? Like, I just don't like that at all. I've tried like other brow products, like do you know the only brow product that I have never tried is the powder, because for blonde brows I just find it too dark, and I'm not a big lover of dark brows, even though, yeah, these do look dark, but my roots are coming through and it's not like drastically dark, if you know what I mean. It is still like naturally dark, if you know what I mean. So I'm just going to go back in with that brow gel and just make sure these are doing as they are told. This also will blend out that product while you're brushing that out, which is what you want as well. So that is that. The next product is I speak about this so much, you're probably bored of it now, and you probably can already guess what this is, but it is the Beauty Bay Eye Base. I've literally just bought another one because the problem with this is, right, you cannot see if this is running out, and I've had this a very long time and it's lasted me so well. Bearing in mind I use it nearly every look. It has lasted me really, really well, and yeah, that's why I absolutely love it. But it's not too, you know, discolouring, it's not too drastic. And, you know, I used to go in with concealer, and I saw a video that basically stated that you should not put concealer on your eyes because your eyes are, you know, they are oily anyway, and using concealer on your eyes will just create more moisture and your eyeshadow will just not sit nicely onto your eyes. And I was like, oh my god, you're so right, like, it'll just slide around. So I went on Beauty Bay and bought this, and I've never looked back. And I've only actually purchased 2. Can you believe that? That's how long this has lasted me. I've only purchased 2. Can you actually believe that? This was my first one I purchased, and it's still going strong. But because I do not want to run out of this, that's why I have bought another one, because I'm like, this has got to be running out soon, surely. Like a never-ending product. And it's super affordable as well, which is brilliant. That is what you want out of a product. You want something super affordable that you love. Because that's the problem as well. Like, if you do have a current fave that is expensive, that's the problem. You know, you may have wanted to treat yourself, and now you're obsessed with it, and now you're stuck because you're spending your money constantly to top that product up. Whereas this one is it is classed as drugstore, and it is under £10, and it is honestly incredible. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take, so this is actually another current favourite of mine. This is the marshmallow sponge, but it's not the Coco Cosmetics marshmallow sponge. This is just one that I found on Amazon, and I've literally been obsessed with it, and I think it works exactly the same. I reckon it's a dupe, like a little Amazon dupe, but yeah, I do fully believe that it works the same, and I just love it. It just blends out my products so much. The only downside to it is that they are so big, and I know Coco Cosmetics do a small one, like for your under eyes and stuff, but this one just came in like all the size, like just one size, so that's the only downside that I would say. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick on my little pads. I only want a small wing. I don't want like a huge wing, because I'm not going like full glam, if you know what I mean. I'm going for like a soft glam look. So with these, you can kind of judge them by how far you put them across your eye, and then there you go, they are in place. So I actually bought some new brushes from Beauty Bay. How stunning does that look? So it's like a little pencil case, and then inside, how cute are they? They are absolutely adorable, and you've literally got every brush that you need. So I'm going to use this because it does have the brush that I need, and it does have some fluffy brushes in here as well, which I will probably use as well, because yeah. Yeah, let's go in with them two first, I think. They look how cute they are. I love that. It's so cute. They're nice and soft. White on a brush, really? Probably not a good idea. But don't you just love it when you buy fresh brushes and they're just nice and clean? You're never going to get that colour ever again. Take it in. So for the eyeshadow palette that I'm going to be using, this is actually in my current favourites at the moment because I'm really enjoying using it and I am loving the colours. So I will be constantly featuring these because it is just such a good palette. This is the Twilight Infusion palette, the Profusion Twilight eyeshadow palette. This is from B&M and this was £6. Can you believe it's £6 for this? Honestly, and it has so many different shades. Such nice colours, and because I want to do this look, I think there's some really nice like neutral colours in there, and I just think that yeah, it will just be perfect for this look. So do you know what, I actually am going to have to go in with that big fluffy brush, I think, because look at that, that's such a big fluffy brush and they're so soft. So I do think I'm going to go in with like a soft sort of pinky colour first and just pop that through that crease area, just like so. Okay. And that will just set my eye in place, ready for the look that I'm going to do. It's a nice pinky colour as well. It just kind of goes, it just matches your skin tone sort of thing, and it just looks bloody lovely. Yeah, I mean, it does, obviously you can't see it because I've gone like a sort of neutral colour, but it's just to set that eye into place. ready for the look. I am then going to go in with quite a warm sort of brownie colour, a very, very light brownie colour, and I'm just going to run that through my crease, just so we have a bit more depth in our eye. So can you see the difference? Like there's more depth into that eye than that one, which I do believe is, you know, that is definitely makes, like, especially for people that have hooded eyes, it definitely brings your eyes out more, definitely makes your eyes just that little bit more bigger. I feel like it just enhances your eye just that little bit more and just creates that sort of illusion. So it's creating shadow, so it's just making, you know, it's just making that eye base just a little bit more bigger, but it's done very, very subtly. So I'm going to go in and do my wing. So I am going to take this sort of dark brown, I think, and I'm just going to, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pat that against that and create my little wing. I find by, see, can you see the fallout that it's already cool? I do find that doing it parallel with each other, I tend to be able to make it a bit more symmetric. So then I'm going to go along my lash line. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn my mirror around so we're a little bit more zoomed in so I can see. Oh my god. So we are just creating a very fine line. That is making my eyes go funny. Can't do that. And then just going along all the way to our inner corner of our eye. And what I'm doing is I'm not dragging the product, I'm just stamping it on. So I just find that just helps with the line. And then we'll go on to the other side. Just stamping that along the eye. Just like that. Just add a little bit more into this one. Just like so. Then we're going to join the line up. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to not like a thick line, and then I'm just going to wing that corner out. And then the other side, I'm just going to join that across and then just wing that out. Just like so. So that is what we are looking like. Now I'm going to peel that off and we have two nice little diddy wings, which is pretty much symmetric. Do you know what? I'm actually pretty proud of that. It's pretty symmetric, not gonna lie. Then I'm gonna just go in with, I think I'm gonna have to use another brush for this because I don't think I have the correct brush. So I'm going to go in with like a little sort of diddy brush, and I'm going to go in with a very, very subtle sort of shimmer. God, that's powdery. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of shimmer in that middle bit. Just because I just think it just really helps with that look. Not that you can see it, like I said, it's very subtle. And I'm just loving the way it looks on the eye, because it just makes that eye, because you're adding a little bit more colour into there. Then I'm going to go in with like a more browny sort of shimmer. Just go over the top of that. Just to bring that out a little bit more. I do believe that this honestly looks incredible when it's all come together. And I just love this look so much. And then I'm going to go in with a more sort of brownie. Let's go in with this. Oh my god, that's really dark. Yeah, that's really dark. Not sure about that. Let's go back in with that one again. Just to disguise that darkness. Yeah, we'll leave it there, I think, because I think that looks just perfect on its own, I think. So, for foundation, my current favourite foundation is got to be the Revolution IRL Filter foundation. This foundation is honestly, if you like a full glam look, then hello, this is going to cover everything. I'm just going to go in with a bit of brow product quickly just to fix that, because this one decided to just winging out the edges a little bit. Okay, yeah, so this honestly, it will cover up everything. It will cover literally everything. Like I said, it will cover everything. And it's super, I wouldn't say it's super thick, but it is quite thick for a foundation, like for sure. And I definitely think you don't need a lot of it. As she says, blowing it all over her face. This is enough, trust me. So I'm just going to use my beauty blender and I'm just going to blend that all out. Avoiding the eye area, because I will just put concealer on it. Just by avoiding the eye area, I do find that you get less cakiness underneath the eye and less creasing that way, because I just think that, you know, it just adds a little bit, you know, more. I'm just going to blend that down my neck because we're not quite matching. Not gonna lie. So this is how we are looking, and as you can see, like what I was saying to you, like it is super full coverage, and it just looks stunning on the skin. It goes so flawlessly on that skin. But it is a very matte foundation. As you can see, my face is very flat now. And as you can see underneath my eyes, you can see the difference from the two, where I have no foundation and then this. But honestly, super incredible. Like, I love it. And I'm obsessed with this foundation. I do fully believe that it's, you know, a good foundation, and that is why it's in my current favourites. So the next thing that is in my current favourites is actually, I haven't actually spoke about this for a while, and it is the Revolution Eye Bright Concealer, and this is in the shade of Toffee. I do fully believe for a contour that it is definitely the one to go for. And you can't go wrong with concealers because they blend seamlessly anyway, and yeah, they're easy to blend, so it's just perfect for the look that you're going for. I am actually going to go over this with my beauty blender just because I can't really find the brush right now. So we'll blend it out with my beauty blender, but it's still there you go, and it's blended just like that. So good, super quick, and it's not like too dark on the skin because it's a concealer. Obviously it's like more of a watery base. It just makes it easier to blend, and it doesn't like stick, you know, like whereas some contours I just find they're hard to blend out and they just really stick into that one place. But because this is more of a watery base, I do find that it blends out a lot more seamlessly and it doesn't look so dark either when you blend it out, which is super, super nice, which is what you kind of want. And then just blend that down my nose. This is not helping my itchy nose right now. Just like so. And as you can see, that's just blended out super, super nicely. And like you wouldn't even think that I've done anything really, but I have. The next product that I'm going to go in with is actually, this is my favourite concealer. And I've only just recently started using it, but I do think it's super, super nice. And it's the NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum. The only downside to this is that it is a pump, and that is the only fault that I can give this. But what I do is I just go in with my eye base brush and I just pop it where I want it to go, because that is, it would have been a full winner. There's a hair on my face. Yeah, it would be a full winner if it had a Toffee. But that's the only downside to this product, that it is a pump, which is, it is annoying, but if you've got the brush, then, you know, you can't really complain too much about it, to be honest. But you can just make it a bit more precise, I guess, with the brush. So, you know, it definitely gives that, you know, the same effect that one with a Toffee would be. But I just find you can, with a brush, you can, you know, kind of put the concealer where you want it to go, and you can really like move it around your face a bit more. I don't know if that makes any sense with the brush, but who knows? Who actually knows? So I'm going to blend that in. And as you can see, it just blends into that foundation super, super nicely. And like, it doesn't like look too off colour or too drastic that I've done that. Do you know what I mean? See? It just blends in with that. I think with this foundation, it just goes so well. I think, and also, I forgot to say the shade. This is in the shade Vanilla, so it's not like super, super brightening, but sometimes I don't want super, super brightening, do you know what I mean? Like, you kind of want your face to just look flawlessly without having like super whiteness underneath your eyes. Do you know what I mean? Okay, so the next product that is in my current favourites is the IRL Putty blush. This is honestly so nice, and for the look that I'm going for today, it just had to be, it had to feature. This is in the shade Bora Bora. Look at that colour. That colour is absolutely stunning, and you just can't fault the colour, to be honest. And the pigment of these, oh, they're just so nice. So I'm just going to take a little brush and just, oh my god, look at that. It's so cute. It's just this really nice, like, really nice sort of baby pink blush, but it just goes so nicely on the skin, and it's not like too like overpowering, do you know what I mean? It's just super, super, ugh, just gorge. It's just gorge. It's just gorge. Put a little bit on our nose and down the bridge of our nose, just like that. Super gorge. Honestly, the best by far. Look at that. Oh, it's just so stunning. It's just so stunning. I can't stop doing it. So that is all our liquids done. So now we move on to powder. So the first powder product that is my favourite is the Revolution Conceal and Define Satin Matte Powder Foundation with hyaluronic acid and cannabis sativa. If I'm saying that wrong, please let me know. This is so good for underneath your eyes. So what I do is I take one of these little like fluffy brushes, and it comes with like a little protector And it comes with a little pad, but the pad's like super thin. Might as well be paper. And then I'm just gonna stamp that underneath my eye, just to lock that in. And when it blends with that blush, oh, it just looks so good. But honestly, such a good powder for underneath your eyes, because it just locks in them eyes. Them eyes ain't going nowhere. So that is that. The next powder product has got to be my IRL Revolution banana baking powder. As you can see, I don't have a lot left. Like, that's so depressing. But yeah, it's just real. It's just reality. And this just, I feel like if someone's going to talk about their current faves, they have to be nearly running out, because then that just shows that they like the products. And that's how I would look at it. So I'm just going to set my face with this. So I'm just stamping that on my face. Just making that super, super nice. It's not too discolouring either, because it's got like yellow tones in it. I just feel like it definitely just helps with the whole look by far. Just set that into place. Dust off any loose powder, just like that. That is that. So yeah, the banana, it's got to be the one, and it actually does smell like bananas, not gonna lie. I did try the peach one, and I found the peach one a bit pinky, so it created like, I already have a pink sort of undertone anyway, and it just, I found it just enhanced it a little bit, and didn't really like it, to be honest. So for bronzer, my current favourite so far has got to be the Love Island X Revolution Mega Bronzer in Bae-cation. Even though it just looks super, super dark, it blends out so nicely, and it just gives you that sun-kissed bronze holiday skin. It just is absolutely stunning. So I'm just going to take a little angled brush for this. And like I said, you do not need a lot, but it does blend out super, super nicely. And it just gives you that really nice holiday bronze. Super, super nice. Super nice. I'm not going to lie to you guys, but it is just stunning. And I do fully believe that this is definitely one of my current favourites. But I haven't actually spoke about it in a while, because obviously I tried the collection one, and that's really good as well. Like, I was umming and ahhing whether to do the collection one or this one, and I was like, no, this one just gives that gorgeous sort of bronze at the like finish. The collection one is very subtle. That's what I find with that one. It is very subtle. But this is just insane. And I couldn't not talk about it. Do you know what I mean? I just couldn't not talk about it, because I just think, delish. Absolute delish. So for blush, it's got to be, to match the e.l.f. one, it's got to be my Revolution Blush Reloaded in the shade Pink Lady. It has to be, because they are literally the same colour. Like, and it's just got to be that one. I actually don't have a lot of blushes. I did have a blush that I got for free, and oh my god, the colour, yeah, I could not wear it. It was just too much, and I know what is too much blush, but it was. If I can find it, I will show you, but yeah, it was so dark, and I was like, no, that's definitely not for my skin tone at all. And I could not blend it out. Honestly, I look like I've been smacked in the face. I could not blend it out for the life of me. And it just, honestly, it was just insane. But it did I mean, I will try and find it for you, but I don't think I'm going to be able to find it. It was just, I've never seen a blush like it in all my life. Oh my god, I found it. Look at the colour of that. Like, I'm sorry, that's like neon. That's red. And look, when you blend it, it's like more like eyeshadow. Can you see that? That's just, yeah, it doesn't, yeah. Honestly, thank you MUA for sending this to me, but yeah, I can't wear that. Anyway, so for highlight, I don't think I've actually spoke about this on my channel before, because I have been trying out new highlighters, because I do tend to stick with the same highlighters. But yeah, I have been testing new ones, and yes, I do absolutely love my new one, which is the Revolution one, but I do really like this one, and this is the Revolution X, this is the Revolution's Sophx collection, and this one is in the shade Cookies and Cream, so you get two colours, which are just so nice, and you blend them together and they just, so good. So I'm going to go in with the light one for underneath my brow. Just like so. But these are really good. And they are super shiny. They are absolutely stunning. I'm going to go with that one as well on my nose, just like so. And then I'm going to go in with my, do you know what, I'm actually going to go in with this and actually pop the glittery one, and I'm going to pop a little bit on my eyes, I think, because I think that will just really help with this look come together for sure. Yeah, I think that just comes together really nicely. So add a little bit of the other one as well. There we go, we've got that shimmer eye now. That's what we wanted. Yes. So I'm then going to go in with the sort of darker shade, which is a more goldy, but honestly on the skin it's super gorgeous. Super gorge. Like I said, super gorge. Honestly, stunning. Look at that. So beautiful. Let's add more. There we go. Yes. Look at that. So pretty. So the last thing for the look, actually let me do setting spray. So this is actually my favourite setting spray at the moment, and it is the it is a bit of a high-end setting spray. I did treat myself, and this is the Charlotte Tilbury's Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray, and it's honestly the finest of mist. Like the camera can't even pick it up, that's how fine it is, honestly. But super nice, super hydrating, and it locks that makeup in. I'm telling you, it locks that makeup in. So while that is drying, I'm going to go in with my Sky High mascara. This has always been a favourite of mine. This is actually the new one, and I just absolutely love it, to be honest. So I'm just going to pop that on. And you can see already how big, this is just one coat of how big my lashes have already gone. It's just the best, by far. And I absolutely love it. So I'm going with the second coat now, just so you can really see what this Sky High mascara does. It makes anyone have lashes, that's for sure. I don't know what's in it, but it's magic in a bottle. That's all I know. It can clump up a little bit, but the brush is so fine that you can just pull them clumps out, which doesn't tend to cause a problem. Look at them. So I'm just gonna go in with the lower lash. Look at that. Honestly, the best mascara ever. So I am going to just move closer, show you the look, and I will show you in natural light as well, because I do think that this light can make the makeup look sometimes better, sometimes worse. But you know, I'll show you up close and then I will show you in natural. This is the makeup close up. As you can see, it just looks absolutely stunning. The eyes and the lashes, this is why this whole look is my current favourite. I think it's just a really nice soft glam look. What I will do is I will go and show you in natural light so you can see what it looks like with the natural light and not a big light in front of me. This is how it is looking in natural light. I think it absolutely looks stunning. The eyes and the face, it all just looks absolutely stunning. You can kind of see the wet look of the highlights. The eyes just look amazing. If you have liked this video, please give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe and hit the bell. Comment down below, like, what's your current favourite look? I will try and do your current favourite look if that's what you want me to do. Yeah, comment down below what you want to see from me, because I am sort of like, I do want to do what you guys want to see kind of thing. So yeah, comment down below and I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Love you all. Bye bye.